Hi everyone and welcome to the 15-minute series of Glen tutorials. So the chapter what we are taking today is linear equations in two variables, which is the first chapter of algebra. I'll just share the whiteboard with all of you. Okay. So this is the general form of a linear equation. General form means how a linear equation looks like. So ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where this a, this b and this c, they are nothing but rational numbers. Rational numbers. Rational numbers are all the numbers and even numbers which are decimals. Okay, they are also called as rational numbers. So it can be any decimal number, any number. It can be a positive number, it can be a negative number. X and y are called as variables. Variables means their values keep on changing in each equation. Now in one equation their value will be x equal to 2, y equal to 2, other equation it will be something else. Okay, so this is the general form of a linear equation. So always remember that whenever we are solving any linear equation, now we have to first make it into a general form and then try to do it. Then only it will be easier for us. Okay, let us start with a sum. Now if you see the screen clearly, we take one sum. Now this is called as the elimination method. Okay, we eliminate either an x term or a y term and then we continue solving the sum. Now if you see an example here, 4x minus 5y equal to 172 and 5x minus 4y equal to 251. So here if I just spot this, this is equation 1 and we write this as equation 2. When you're doing the sum, you don't need to write this explanation. What have they done is 4x minus 5. You see any term, if it is matching, we can directly subtract and remove that term. But now if you see here, nothing is matching. Here there is 4x, 5x, here 5y, 4y. Nothing is similar, nothing is matching. That's the reason we cannot directly remove by subtraction. So what we do here is, first we add both the equations. Yes, what we do here is first we add both the equation, then subtract. Now why we add and subtract? Whenever you get an equation in this type of form, 4 and 4 are same, 5 and 5 same, then a standard method is there to do, that is we add and then we subtract. When we add and subtract, we get two fresh equations which are very simple to solve. Okay, so now with like this only, suppose you get an equation like 27x minus 10y is equal to 5, and here you get 10x minus 27y equal to 6. Now if you see here 27 is the same thing, 10 same thing. So whenever you get such type of equation, we add and then we subtract and we get two new fresh equations which are very simple to solve. Now if you see this type of sum, what they have done is first added, so you get 9x minus 9y, 4 plus 5 is 9, minus 5 minus 4, minus and minus plus, 5 plus 4 9, and sign of the greater number, minus, if you add both these you get 423. Take 9 common out. Just let me just do an extension of a step here so that you'll understand. 423, so x minus 5, 423 divided by 9, this 9 gets divided down, so we get 47. So you got one fresh equation which is simple to solve. There is no extra coefficient or rational number here. Now as I said, add and subtract both. So 4x minus 5y and then subtract, minus and minus, this becomes plus, minus and there is plus here, no sign means plus, this becomes minus. So we get 4 minus 5 is minus x, minus 1, since there is x, so we write minus x, minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1, since there is y, we write y, and this is minus 79. So we get x plus y equal to 17. How do we get this? We can remove either minus out, or according to them they have done multiplying both sides with minus 1, or we just remove minus common out. Minus x plus y is equal to minus 79. So here minus minus gets cut. So we get x plus y equal to 79. So I hope you all understood till here. Let us continue. So now we get fresh two equations. As I said, one equation is x minus y equal to 47, other equation is here. Now we can do whatever we want. We either add or we subtract. Now why we add or subtract? To eliminate the terms, as I said before. Now if you see here, we have x minus y equal to 47 and x plus y equal to 79. Okay, so if you see y and y is the same term, here x and x also is same. If we subtract, we can cancel x and x, and if we directly add, we can cancel y and y. How to cancel y and y means what? Minus y plus y. Minus and plus gets cancelled. Suppose it is minus 2 plus 2, that becomes 0. minus 90 plus 90, that becomes 0. Same way, plus 25 minus 25 also 0. So when there is plus and minus, it becomes 0. This same thing, if it is multiplied into minus 25, this doesn't become 0. We get 25, 25 is a 625, and we get plus and minus is minus. So this is something different. Okay. So here we get x plus x is 2x, 47 plus 79 comes to 126. So if you see here, we got 2x is 126, x is equal to 63. Now we got x equal to 63. Now we substitute this x in any one of our equations. Any one of our equation, I mean either this equation or this equation. Okay, we substitute and we get the value of y. Okay, just let me show you all the substitution also, since we are doing that. If you see here, they substituted x equal to 63 and x plus y equal to 79, this one. So we got 63 plus y 79. So y is 79 minus 63 is 16. So x comma y, very important to write this last statement. 63 minus 16 is the solution of the given simultaneous equation. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let's go to the next. Now solving simultaneous equations by graphical method. Now we did one method of eliminating any of the terms. Now the second method is graphical method. Now in this type of method, what we do is we assume three values of x and we see what answer we get for y. Assume means whatever we want we take. Now assuming means what? Now this is related to a graph. Now when we are drawing a graph, okay, so we get here 0, then 1, positive numbers, here negative numbers, and so on. Okay, so take values of x. Now we know this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Take values of x in such a way that we get the value of y in an easy way. Don't take x value as 20, 30. Take a simple value. Take either negative numbers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, or take positive. You can even take as 0. So here I do an example. Suppose I take the value of x as minus 2. The equation is given to us, x plus 2y equal to 4. So x plus 2y equal to 4. In place of x, I had minus 2 plus 2y equal to 4. So 2y is 4. Minus 2 comes on the right, becomes plus 2. 2y equal to 6. Y equal to 6 divided by 2. That comes to 3. So when x is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 3. So we get two answers here. Same way, we assume for x equal to 0. Then we'll see what we'll get for y. Assume for x equal to, we'll get what we'll check what we'll get for y, and then we get other two answers. And what we do is we plot these points in the graph. So if you see minus 2 and 3, so here it is minus 2, minus 2. First one is x-axis, second number is y-axis. And suppose your 3 is somewhere here. Okay, so here, this is your point of minus 2 and 3. Now remember, all these points have to be collinear. Collinear matlab ek hi line mein aana chahiye. It can be either this side or it can be this line or here, everything. If you get 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, this is not collinear. This comes like this. That means there is some problem in your calculations. Keep that in mind. Okay. So after you plot these points, you'll get one line. Then you plot the other equations points. I have plotted here one example, 3x plus 6y equal to 12. So I have taken, suppose we take x equal to 1. So 3 ones are 3 plus 6y equal to 12. 6y is 12 minus 3. That is 9. So 6y is 9 divided by 6. 9 divided by 6 is how much? 9 upon 6. 2 3s are, 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. 3 by 2 is 1.5. So we get 1.5 here. Okay. So same way we find out, we plot these points and we plot these points. We assume a value of x equal to minus 4, we'll get y equal to 4. We assume x equal to 8, we'll get y equal to minus 2, and we get 3 points here. Now if you see the next slide, we have plotted the points here. Yes, so if you see here, all these points what we did before, we have plotted here. Okay, so we have got one collinear line like this here. All the points at one single line. Okay, so one is 3x plus 6y, we got 12, and here x plus 2y equal to 4. Okay, so when we get one collinear line, we get the same. Second problem happened here. Yes. So if you see, we got both the lines in one collinear line, like we got both together. Now when we get such type of a solution, that means your answer has to be, the given equations have infinite number of solutions. Infinite number of solutions. Okay, very, very important. Rarely you will get such type of an answer, but mostly what happens is you get one line here and you'll get one more line here. So both will intersect at one point, and what point they intersect on, that is your answer. But there are certain times you will get such type of a question and keep in mind that your answer has to be infinite number of solutions, because there is no solution, both are on the same line, they are collinear with each other. Okay, let's go to the next slide. We are doing a new method which is called as the Cramer's rule. Now we did graphical method, we did elimination method. The next method which we are doing is called as the Cramer's rule. Okay, the mathematician Cramer has invented this method. Very simple to understand, but there are some basic formulas which we see here, which we should know. Now if you see here, this is the equation. We get three determinants. Okay, so D, we find the value of D, we find the value of determinant in X, and we find the value of determinant in Y. Formula for determinant A1, A2, B1, B2. Now what is this A, B? This is your equation. Now why A1 and A2? Because there will be two equations. One will be A1X plus B1Y equal to C1, and the other equation will be A2X plus B2Y equal to C2. दो equation रहेगा. Always you'll have two equations. So simple method is, first we write the value of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, क्या क्या है इसका values, then we substitute. इसमें substitute here. D sequence क्या है, A1, A2, B1, B2. dx का sequence क्या है, C1, C2, B1, B2, and dy का sequence क्या है, A1, A2, C1, C2. So first we write AB, then we write CB, and then we write AC. AB, CB, AC. AB, CB, AC. Okay. So A1, A2, B1, B2. Now keep the sequence in mind. How we multiply, cross multiply both. A1 into A2. First A1 into A2 minus B1 into B2. Keep the arrows like this. Here also same thing. C1 into B2 minus B1 into C2. Again here A1 into C2 minus C1 into A2. Left, right, right, left. Okay. So this is the way the multiplication has to be done. Kya multiplication hai? We have to find the answer of this. What answer we get for this, what answer we get for this, and what answer we get for this. Okay. So this answer of D should never be 0. Agar tumko galti se 0 hai, then just check. There might be some calculation error. So then after you get the value of D, dx and dy, final way to find this, find the value of x. X is dx upon d. जो इसका आंसर आया, divide by इसका आंसर. Same way, जो इसका आंसर आया, divide by इसका आंसर. You will get the value of x and y. एक example करते हैं. Okay. So if you see here this example, what is done? Find the given simultaneous equations are given, solve it by Cramer's rule. So first what they have done is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2 सब find out करते हैं. अभी यहाँ पे क्या किया है, ये 4m plus 6n equal to 54 है. We can minimize this, छोटा कर सकते हैं by taking common. What goes in both all the three numbers? 2 जाते हैं ना, 2 common निकाल सकते हैं. 2 2s are 4m plus 2 3s are 6n equal to 2 into 27 आता है 54. पर यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं हम लोग, इसको अलग से कॉमन निकालते हैं. पहला इसको कॉमन निकालते हैं, फिर इसको 54 लेते हैं. फिर क्या करेंगे, इसका आंसर क्या आएगा, 2m plus 3n is equal to 54. 2 नीचे आएगा, डिवाइड बाई 2 दैट इज इक्वल टू 27. तो अपने को नया इक्वेशन मिल गया, 2m plus 3n equal to 27. थोड़ा छोटा हो गया, थोड़ा इजी हो जाता है सॉल्व करने. So 3m plus 2n, one equation is this, other equation is this, equation 1 and 2. Okay, so I hope you all understood. So write the value of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. a1 क्या है 2, b1 क्या है 3, c1 क्या है 27. वही लिखा है यहाँ पे. a1 क्या है, सॉरी a2 क्या है 3, b2 क्या है 2, c2 क्या है 28. वही लिखा है यहाँ पे. अभी क्या करना है, सिंपल सब्स्टिट्यूट. फॉर्मूला तो आता है, a1, a2, b1, b2. सो 2 3 3 2, यहाँ से यहाँ पहले, फिर यहाँ से यहाँ. सो 2 2 4 माइनस 3 3 9, 4 माइनस 9 माइनस 5 नॉट इक्वल टू 0. तो मतलब आगे कर सकते हैं, 0 नहीं आना मांगते आंसर. नाउ डिटर्मिनेंट इन m, m और n क्यों लिखा है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे वेरिएबल्स m एंड n है. कीप दैट इन माइंड. सो dm वी फाइंड द आंसर, वी गेट -30. सेम वे सब्स्टिट्यूट करके क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई, dn फाइंड आउट करो, फिर फाइनल dm अपॉन d, dn अपॉन d. dm क्या है, -30 अपॉन d -5, -30 अपॉन 5, -5 होते हैं 6, माइनस माइनस कट, ये भी माइनस माइनस कट होते हैं 5. तो ये हो गया solution of the given simultaneous equation. Okay, I hope this also is clear. Let's go to the next part. Now the next exercise is not there for you, it is in the reduced portion. So we'll go to the next one, sum of father's age and twice. Now these all sums are nothing but word problems. इसको क्या करना है, पहले वी हैव टू फ्रेम द इक्वेशन फर्स्ट. इक्वेशन फ्रेम हो गया, उसके बाद वी कैन सॉल्व इन वॉट एवर मेथड वी वांट. क्रैमर्स रूल, एलिमिनेशन, फिर ग्राफिकल मेथड. नॉर्मली ग्राफिकल मेथड नहीं करते, बट यू कैन डू क्रैमर्स रूल एंड एलिमिनेशन मेथड, वॉट एवर यू विश. ओके, लेट मी जस्ट जूम टू दिस फर्स्ट सम. Sum of father's age and twice the age of the son is 70. वेरी इजी टाइप ऑफ सम. सिर्फ क्या है, इंग्लिश में यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड इसका क्या मतलब है. ठीक है, प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ फादर एंड सन बी एक्स एंड वाई. पहले आपने को ये सब्सटीट्यूट करना है, क्योंकि वर्ड प्रॉब्लम है तो डायरेक्टली वर्ड्स में नहीं सॉल्व कर सकते, तो फर्स्ट वी सब्सटीट्यूट इट. सो लेट द एज ऑफ फादर, देयर आर टू एंटिटीज या वन फादर वन सन. सो लेट द एज ऑफ फादर एंड सन बी एक्स एंड वाई. नाउ फर्स्ट कंडीशन क्या है, सम ऑफ फादर्स एज एंड ट्वाइस द एज ऑफ सन. सम ऑफ, सम मतलब प्लस, सम ऑफ फादर्स एज को x लिया है, एंड ट्वाइस जो है 2 द एज ऑफ सन. सन का क्या एज है, y. ये दोनों मिला के आता है 70. फर्स्ट इक्वेशन आ गया. उसके बाद सेकेंड इक्वेशन, इफ यू डबल द एज ऑफ द फादर, फादर का क्या एज x, इसको डबल किया 2x, एंड ऐड टू इट, ऐड किया एज ऑफ हिज सन, सन का एज y, वी गेट 95. आ गया 95. तो दो इक्वेशन मिल गया. अब ये दो इक्वेशन को हम जैसे चाहिए वैसे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. एक सिंपल वे में हमको, इफ आई टेल यू इधर 2x है ना, तो हम लोग यहाँ पे थ्रू आउट 2 मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, थ्रू आउट. ओके, तो इससे क्या होगा, दोनों इक्वेशन थोड़ा सेम हो जाएगा. कैसे, 2 इंटू एक्स होगा 2x, 2 इंटू 2 होगा 4y, 2 इंटू 70 होगा 140. तो इधर 2x आ गया, ये भी 2x है, डायरेक्टली माइनस करो, 2x हो जाएगा कट. फिर इसको सॉल्व करके y का वैल्यू मिल गया, y का वैल्यू मिला तो सब्स्टिट्यूट, x का वैल्यू भी मिल गया. ठीक है, तो बाय दिस वे वी गेट द आंसर ऑफ x एंड y. x एंड y मिला मतलब फादर एंड सन का एज भी मिल गया. करेक्ट. सेम वे कैन सी हियर, सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग y, पहले एक y मिल गया, सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है, x मिल गया 40 एंड 15, फिर 40 एंड 15 करके फाइनल आंसर भी लिखना है कि प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ फादर एंड सन इज 40 and 15 years of age. Now this is a very important type of sum. Denominator of a fraction is more than twice numerator. अभी डिनोमिनेटर न्यूमरेटर मतलब क्या, एक फ्रैक्शन है, that's why we say denominator numerator. So let the numerator be f, denominator be y, so fraction होता है x upon y. अभी समझ में आना है, you have to understand the English what is written. Denominator of a fraction, denominator क्या है, y. So denominator is 4 more मतलब 4x, then twice numerator 2x. सेम समझ के करना है, जस्ट इंग्लिश है, टू जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड एंड डू एक वर्ड पकड़ के करो. So y equal to 2x plus 4, as I said at the start, you have to arrange in the form of a general form of a linear equation. तो 2x minus y को इधर लाया, 4 को वो साइड लाया, हो गया -4. एक इक्वेशन मिल गया. सेकेंड इक्वेशन, if both numerator and denominator are reduced by 6, क्या होता है, denominator becomes 12 times numerator. second equation क्या है, denominator becomes 12 times numerator if both are reduced by 6. both reduced by 6 मतलब x minus 6 और y minus 6 दोनों को 6 से reduce किया. so if both are reduced by 6, denominator becomes, हम लोग ने y minus 6 को पहले लिया क्योंकि यहाँ पे लिखा है denominator y है और reduced by 6 है, तो y minus 6 is equal to 12 times x minus 6. 12 times न्यूमरेटर क्या है, x, और इसको रिड्यूस किया तो हो गया x minus 6. तो ये हो गया अपना सेकेंड इक्वेशन. अभी इसको खोल दो, 12x, 12 into -6 -72. अरेंज करो, अरेंज किया तो कितना आएगा, नीचे जाएंगे, अरेंज किया तो 12 minus y is equal to 66. देन वॉट एवर मेथड यू वॉन्ट टू डू. एक इक्वेशन ये आ गया, एक इक्वेशन ये आ गया. अभी एक अच्छा चीज क्या है कि -y है, या भी -y है, तो माइनस नहीं कर सकते, प्लस कर सकते हैं. सॉरी, प्लस नहीं कर सकते, माइनस कर सकते हैं. तो माइनस एंड माइनस ये प्लस हो जाएगा, फिर -y प्लस y कैंसिल हो जाएगा. सो विल गेट 10x इज इक्वल टू 70. x इज इक्वल टू 70 by 10 7. देन वी सब्स्टिट्यूट, वी गेट y. तो फ्रैक्शन आ गया 7/18. फाइनल आंसर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, रिक्वायर्ड फ्रैक्शन is 7/18. ओके, so I hope you all understood all these sums. Yes, all these sums, if you know, if you have understood perfectly, you'll be able to do any other sum. guarantee. Okay, so if you want, watch the video once again so that you can understand things perfectly. I'll be keeping on putting 15-minute series of videos so that in 15 minutes you all know, you all understand the chapter well. So एक revision के लिए बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है. So if you understood, if this video has helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Okay, everyone, take care. Bye. Stay safe.